ideas. When I bring you new and innovative techniques and ideas that you can apply to your sushi to make it more interesting and more delicious than the rest. Now, these are the kind of ideas you're not likely to find in a sushi restaurant or a sushi cookbook. So hopefully these ideas inspire you to create your own sushi and make it more interesting and amazing than any other sushi you've seen. Okay, so what I'm going to use today is a food dehydrator. I'm going to show you exactly how to use this later. But first, I just wanted to say I did bring this idea before in another sushi recipe a long time ago, but it was 2 years ago and it hasn't gotten many views, and since then I haven't really seen it in restaurants and on the internet or cookbooks, so it's still a pretty innovative idea. Okay, so here's how to do it. Let's go. Okay, take a vegetable, in this case a carrot, and you want to grate it on a grater. So I'm just going to grate it like this until I get nice shredded carrot. Now if you're using other vegetables, you can use other methods of cutting it, like mincing it. But just make sure you have very small bits of the vegetable, just like this carrot now. Alright, once you've got enough, then you want to take your dehydrator rack, which comes with your dehydrator, and just spread the vegetables across, in this case again carrot. And just make sure you have a very thin layer across the tray, because you want it to dry evenly so it becomes nice and crispy and crunchy. Okay, once you've spread it out evenly enough, then you want to place it into your dehydrator, just like this. And then you want to turn it on and put it to 125 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 52 degrees Celsius, for several hours. I did mine for about 4 to 5 hours, and then you get a nice crispy carrot. So here I've just removed it after 4 to 5 hours, and as you can see, it's become much smaller and it's way more crunchy. Just listen to that. Once you've got right consistency of crunch, you just want to place it into a bowl or a Tupperware container so you can reserve it for later. Okay, so once you've got all the carrot in there, then you just want to place a little dehydrating anti-oxygen patch. This will keep it nice and fresh and crunchy until you need your dehydrated carrots. So just seat it just like this. Great. Now here I've just spread it out on a plate so I can use it. I'm going to take a sushi roll and just roll it in. Now this is a very simple salmon sushi roll, just to give an example of how this works. You just roll it in the carrot just like so, and then you just continue like you normally would. So just take your roll, place it on the cutting board, take your knife with a little bit of water and slice through it like you usually would. And then slice through the other halves to make quarters, just like this. Okay, now as always, just firm it up again with a rolling mat so that anything that went out of place while cutting is back in place. And there we go, a very simple salmon roll, but you can use any kind of ingredients you want and have this extraordinary carrot on the outside. Now, you can also do this with various other kind of vegetables, and here are some examples of things I've tried. Please feel free to go ahead and experiment and try other crazy, interesting vegetables that you have at your disposal, or fruits. Enjoy. Okay, so now you know this great idea that you can apply to your sushi. I hope this inspires you to go out and give it a try at home and create just more amazing sushi. Now, I should probably talk about the dehydrator I use. This is an Excalibur dehydrator. It's a very big one. I'd say probably semi-professional, professional size. It handles big volumes of vegetables and stuff, and it's kind of expensive for a dehydrator. Maybe if you're starting out, you might want something like this. It's a very simple one. It's got an on-off switch and it just gets the job done. It's about $30, $40, something like that. And they're quite simple and easy to use. If you're starting out, this is definitely the way to go. I'll link these both in the description below so you can check them out. And thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my channel. See you next week. Goodbye.